Hello, this is Group C's presentation. I'm Sekou Fofana.
I'm Joey Rudolph.
I'm Nick Miller.
I'm Kevin White.
I worked on Connect 4.
I worked on Blackjack.
I help with the documentation of Connect 4.
Also help documentation on Blackjack.
Why Connect 4? Because it's a fun household game for all ages. Tactical game. Tactic is the key to beat your opponent. It's a focus game also because it asks for a lot of focus. You have to keep thinking. Take every move with precaution because it can drive you to your loss. In this case, the opponent is the computer. It's a powerful AI. It's a good bottom killer. So next time you get bored, don't overthink it. You can just play this Connect 4. Or the best thing about it is that it's completely open source and free, meaning you can download it and change the background or the design if you want.
This user interface to place your piece anywhere you'd like. So by clicking somewhere, the human character, which is H, will appear, and then you click somewhere else, and then the computer will respond. And you keep clicking in the desired column until you win the game. All right. Then you're prompted with human player wins if you win, or computer player wins if the computer wins.
For the purpose of this video, I'll just skim through the code. First, we use the plat function to create the user interface. Then we use these variables to check for a winner. This is the output generator for the computer. This is to check for row, and this is the number of turns. The human turn starts here, and over here we'll just display the human piece. And this g input is a function that allows the mouse click, and this part just check for a winner. And this is the end of human turn, and this will just check to see if human played, then the computer will play. And this is the random generator, the computer, and just like the human turn, this will also display the computer pieces. And over here we'll check for a win, all four ways: horizontally, vertically, diagonally to the right and to the left. And the computer turn ends. Then over here it checks for, if the turn is 0, then it's a draw. And this is the function for checking, and this is the function for the random generator, and this is the function to display the last move.
Hi, I created Blackjack. This game of like Blackjack is great for anyone who likes a Vegas experience of playing a game of cards, Blackjack to be specific, in a very simple way if they just want to spend some time playing this game. During this game, it's virtual currency, so you don't get the rush of like actually earning money, but there is a goal of $50. So if you get $50 in the game, you win, and that is like the main goal, and you still have like a sense of earning something. Also, it's only single player, so you don't need to have any friends or anybody around you to play. You can just play at ease as long as you have a device that can run MATLAB.
First, the computer program will ask you how much you want to wager. Between 0 to $50, $25. $25. So for instance, I bet $6. And the first, they show the dealer's hand. And they also show you your cards. And for instance, the program will ask you, if you have like ace, would you like to count it for a 1 or 11? So you have to enter either a 1 or 11. So for instance, I will enter 11. And for my case, I got jackpot, which is 21. as the dealer has 20 and I won, giving me $34.
Code for Blackjack, the game that I created. Right here we load in the bluedeck.map, which is the deck of cards, the images that we used, and this deck values. Assign each of the cards in bluedeck.mat a certain value so the player can have a score. It also starts out with a bet, and once that bet is placed, it runs through. It shuffles using the random permutation of all 52 cards, and then it runs through this mechanism, which picks the first value in the shuffled deck and assigns it A, and B is the second shuffled deck. And it pulls these values from the blue deck and displays them to the user as figure 1 and figure 2, adds their values from the deck value, and saves it for later. If one of them is an 11, which would be 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the blue deck, it'll give an option of 1 or 11, and then as it's running through the game, you have a lot of if statements, which with just blackjack rules, making decisions for the user, such as like the 11 or 1 for the ace card, and determining if it goes over 21, whether to cut off, whether they can keep hitting anymore. And then as you move along, the dealer keeps hitting as long as it's below 17, which runs through this figure I, shuffle deck I, and I gets +1 every single time it's run through, so it'll keep going on to the next card, so no cards are repeated, and also calculates its deck value. When we go down here, you can see who wins the game based on after the card's been shuffled through. The dealer compared to the user values will be compared, and your total money will be either adding or subtracting your bet. And then when you go down to the bottom, as long as you have greater than $0 and more than $50, it'll reset to the top, and you can bet again until you win or lose.